Welcome to DeFi Crypto today. Our topic today is the Jade Protocol. Well, now it's official. The Jade Protocol is the Jade cult. So this is coming from their new Medium article that just came out 4 hours ago. A lot of things have happened since I last reviewed the Jade Protocol a couple weeks ago. Price tanked, then the price came back up, it tanked again, now it's back up again. It seems that the team has been working very, very hard to get people excited about the project, and it seems to be succeeding finally. And we're going to have a look at what's going on, right? So, this is the big news. It just happened. They announced $30 million in airdrops, and they're announcing their 333 new game plan. 333. So they're calling this an ethical cult. So it says, I'm going to go through the article, and then we're going to look at the protocol and see what's been happening. All right. So for the first time ever, a fork of Olympus DAO will be incorporating cash incentives to push the entire community to 3.3. 3.3 is the original Olympus DAO game plan, which says stake your tokens and keep them staked. Of course, a lot of newbies don't understand that. They buy when it goes up, they sell when it goes down, and then they lose money and they yell and they say, oh, it's not working. Okay, look, I'm going to tell you a little story. This happened to me back in July when I first invested in Olympus DAO. I told this story many times. I'm going to tell it again because not everybody watched all my videos and so on. So, back in July, I bought Olympus DAO OHM token for about $600, give or take. The next week, it tanked to about 200. And around the same time, the gas fees on Ethereum started going up quite a bit. Okay, so I said, I'm not going to waste money on gas fees. I'm just going to leave the tokens there. The interest rate at that time was around 12 or 16,000% on Olympus DAO. Since then, they lowered it to about the level that we have now, which is around 7,000, 8,000, give or take. And I just left it there. Today, my investment on Olympus DAO is worth 10 times what I put in. Even though the price tanked, the price came back up and then tanked again and went back up, and tanked again and went back up, and now it's tanking again because Bitcoin's tanking, and when Bitcoin tanks, the whole world tanks. Okay, where the price of a token goes does not actually reflect the quality of the project. Some projects suck, and when their tokens tank, yeah, that reflects the bad state of the project. Other projects tank, like Bitcoin, for instance, is a major project. Nobody who is in crypto will tell you that Bitcoin sucks. Bitcoin is one of the best projects ever, okay? But the price dropped like 30% in the last few days. Now it's going back up a little bit, but it's still far from its all-time high, right? That's normal. It's people's emotions. People are emotional. When they fear, they sell, and when they're happy, they buy. Even if it makes no sense, it's not logical, it's emotional, okay? Now the thing is, with Olympus DAO and its forks like Jade, we're trying to use a certain amount of rationality in the game, okay? Because it's compound interest. And not compounded once a year, it's compounded every 8 hours. It's 3 times per day, okay? And your money grows very, very fast when it's compounded 3 times per day, especially at the astronomical rates that I'm going to show you currently on the Jade Protocol. So if you leave it there for a long time, you're going to make a fortune. It's as simple as that. It's just math. Okay? And the curve starts very slowly and then goes very high the longer you invest. Okay? This was not invented by Jade. This was invented by people that invented compound interest hundreds or thousands of years ago. When bankers were invented, they invented compound interest and they started making millions. Okay? And Olympus DAO and Jade Protocol allow you to do that. Okay? To make a fortune out of compound interest. Okay? Now, what's new today is that they are trying to incentivize people for staking their coins longer. How? They're going to throw airdrops at people. They say, if you don't sell your tokens, if you stay staked, we're going to give you airdrops. And in this case, they're not going to give you Jade airdrop. They're going to give you BUSD airdrops. And you can do what you want with it. Of course, if you want to buy more Jade, they're happy that for you to do so. The reason they're not giving you extra Jade is because they say they don't want to dilute the Jade token too much. Okay, actually they've been burning some, so we're going to see that as well. So they're doing a lot of things to encourage people to stay staked, because the longer you stay staked, the more money you're going to make, and the better it is for the protocol as well, because the protocol can grow a huge treasury. And if the protocol is a huge treasury, it can earn more interest and give you a higher APY. So everybody wins. That's the 3-3 game plan that was invented by Olympus DAO. Now they're adding an extra 3. It doesn't really make sense, as they say here, but the extra 3 is the airdrops, okay, to encourage you to stay staked. All right, so let's go on with the article. And they say here, if you're not familiar with 3-3, it simply means buy Jade, then stake it, and then don't sell Jade. It's not a very complicated game, is it? Well, it seems to be very complicated to a lot of people, because they're doing the same thing on Wonderland, on Olympus DAO, on Hector, on Spartacus, and everything. They have trouble staying staked. I don't know why that's hard. Me, when I buy these things, I stay staked. I leave it there. I don't care where the price is going. Why? Because the interest rate overcompensates for any loss in value of the token. Maybe not in one day, but if you leave it there for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, yeah, you make money no matter what happens to the token. All right. So they say simple. Yeah, it seems that it's not simple enough, but let's try. Here at Jade, we added an additional 3 to signify 3 steps. Buy Jade here. So if you click here, we can buy Jade. You stake Jade here, and then you don't sell Jade. So 3-3-3. Aside from these simple rules, you'll be given a distribution of a weekly prize ranging from 1 million to 10 million in BUSD. So it's 3-3-3, and you're Gucci. So eventually you can get yourself some Gucci shoes or something. All right. So the last 3 doesn't really make sense, but it's catchy. They call it cultonomics. Cultonomics. Yeah, cute. The amount of BUSD your airdrop is directly proportional to how much Jade you have staked. We're not doing an equal distribution, because users would simply spin up a bunch of wallets and game the system. So effective immediately at 3:33 p.m. PST, December 8th. So that just happened. Any wallet that sell or unstake Jade are immediately disqualified from this week's airdrop list. There is a zero tolerance policy for this. So there are 2 important times to be aware of. Every Wednesday at 3:33 p.m. PST, a new weekly airdrop will begin. Prizes will range between $1 million and $10 million in BUSD per week. Winners from the previous week will be able to claim their airdrops at this link. We're going to see that in a minute. After an announcement is made on Twitter. To qualify for an airdrop, you must already be staking Jade. You need to buy, or you buy Jade within the first 72 hours of each weekly airdrop event, which ends on Saturday at 3:33 PST. So if you just saw this announcement and you're buying right now, technically you should be able to get an airdrop before you do it on Saturday. All right, so hurry and go and buy Jade. No financial incentive here. All right, stake and chill. A lot of people have trouble with chilling somehow. I don't know what it is. Okay, the game is easy. You buy and you stake your Jade, and then you do nothing. Yeah, a lot of people must be have ADSD or something. They can't do nothing. I like doing nothing. I like passive income. Passive income is you do nothing and you get money. Okay, this is what they're trying to teach people. Okay, a lot of people have trouble understanding that you can stake and do absolutely nothing and make money. That for me, that's the best. I don't know. Rich people tend to do that too. Okay, they collect rental income. They don't have to do anything. Well, it's similar, except that you don't need to buy a house. You just need to stake some Jade. I don't know what's the difficulty in this game for a lot of people. You see, the problem is that people look at the price of the token and they see the price go down because some guy decided to take his profits or whatever. And then they think, oh my God, it's going down, so we're going to hell in a handbasket. Hang on. Markets fluctuate. Okay? If the price of Tesla goes down 5%, or Apple goes down 5%, or Amazon goes down 5%, okay, does that mean the company is going bankrupt tomorrow? Probably not. Okay? Probably not. And many times, I've been in the stock market for decades, okay? Many times, the price goes up and down and you have no idea why the price is going up or down. The Apple is going to have like the record profits. Okay, they're going to announce today record profits and the price tanking. Why? I don't know. I don't know what investors are expecting. You know, the saying is buy on the rumors, sell on the news. A lot of people are doing that. They expect the moon and the stars, and then I guess they get disappointed with the record profits, and then they sell because it didn't go 100 times higher than they were expecting. I don't know what people think. Anyway, so if you make a mistake and accidentally unstake or sell, you'll miss out on the weekly airdrop. However, every 7 days, once the timer hits 0, a new game begins. And well, you have a shot at repairing your wallet's reputation and receiving an airdrop. So it's not the end of the world if you miss an airdrop, because the following week there's going to be another one. Okay, you just have to get yourself some Jade and stake it, and forget where the unstaking button is. Okay, just chill, relax, watch Netflix. Okay, or watch my video, even better. All right, so you're getting BUSD rewards, not Jade rewards, okay? The reason for this is to benefit the entire community. Airdropping millions of dollars worth of Jade would inflate the circulating supply and potentially cause a dump. So they don't want to give like 10 million Jade like this, and because a lot of people will feel like selling their Jade at that point as well. So it would dilute the number, the price per Jade, so potentially pushing the price down. And then a lot of people would be incentivized to sell. So by dropping BUSD, they avoid that. So it's a good idea, I think, also. However, by airdropping BUSD, we add fresh cash in the ecosystem, which you can think of as a stimulus check. So you can do whatever you want with that money. Of course, they recommend buying and staking more Jade, obviously. But it's up to you. You do what you want. You're free to do anything what you want with the BUSD. Okay? Buy yourself a new car, a new house, whatever. Bond or buy, up to you. Either option is fine, and you have no weight or risk reward yourself. You have to weigh the risk and the risk reward yourself. Both options, buying and bonding, will keep you in the 333 unless you sell Jade. So don't sell darn Jade. Just buy it and stake it. All right, so the Jade and status. By the end of the 333 game, we expect to airdrop anywhere from $10 million to $30 million in BUSD. So it's not going to last forever. So in the next few weeks, they're going to have these airdrops, but they're going to stop at some point once they reach about 30 million in BUSD. So 10 to 30 million, okay? So users who 333 the longest will receive the most preferential Jade hand status. With this status, your wallet would be whitelist for the pre-sale of the upcoming billion, trillion dollar, whatever idea of the Fair Launch Foundation. So just keep staking, and they're going to reward you. They're going to give you money, okay? So be patient. It works long term, okay? For those that are unaware, the Fair Launch Foundation is their end game. So they hate VCs, venture capitalists, rug pullers, insiders, and all that stuff. Crypto was supposed to break free from all that stuff, and they're trying to promote a different system. All right. So basically, the Fair Launch Foundation is going to be a decentralized venture capital fund for the people, by the people. So what they're trying to do, my understanding, is that they're trying to build a big treasury using the Jade Protocol, and they're going to use the funds in there to invest in new projects and launch new projects, okay? And probably people that are staking Jade are going to have a first shot at buying into these new projects that they think are going to be successful, and hopefully make even more money. Okay, that's the idea. Now, there's a naughty list. If you sell a lot of Jade, you're going to be on the naughty list. That's what it says. Large sell orders hurt the ecosystem and create FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. For those who don't know what FUD is, anyone selling Jade irresponsibly, meaning more than $10,000 worth at a time, will be blacklisted from all airdrops, including the FLF, the Fair Launch Foundation. Don't do that. Why give irresponsible sellers who don't understand how to dollar cost average out of a position any benefits? We understand people want to sell, but when someone does a mega sell all at once, they're hurting the ecosystem and creating FUD. So dollar cost averaging, I might as well tell you a little bit about this because maybe you heard the term and you don't know what it is. Okay, let's say you find good projects, okay? First of all, you should never invest all your money in one single project, okay? That's not normal, okay? That's too risky. So personally, I'm invested in about 10 to 12 different projects. I put a little bit of money in various projects that I think are going to be successful, but sometimes I'm wrong. So if one of those projects fails, well, I still have 9 or 12 other projects that are going to be successful, okay? So this way I don't lose everything if one project goes bad, all right? So that's diversification. Dollar cost averaging means on a regular basis you buy tokens on all these little projects, okay? So let's say, for instance, that every month, let's imagine, okay, that every month I put $1,000 on my crypto portfolio, okay? And let's say I have 10 projects, okay? And I strongly believe in these 10 projects and I really like them. Well, I will put $100 on each project every month, no matter where the price of the token is. Prices go up, prices go down, I still believe each project is good. So I dollar cost average. Dollar cost average means sometimes the price goes up, and when I put $100, I buy less tokens, okay? And when the price goes down, the same $100 will buy me more tokens, okay? So they average out. The prices average out, okay? So it means that I'm not losing money as much if the price goes down, because I'm buying more token to average out when I'm buying less tokens when the price is going up. You see what I mean? It rebalances automatically like that. That's the power of dollar cost averaging. Okay, so you're less. You don't lose much money when the price goes down. Instead, what you're doing, you're buying your tokens at a bargain price. That's the strategy. Okay. Of course, this works. You have to do your own research first. Okay, and you have to make sure that all the projects that you're invested in are still good projects. And from time to time, you weed out projects that you don't believe in anymore. Okay, for whatever reason. Okay. Now, this project I kind of like because they're making efforts at incentivizing people to get into the project and stay in the project. Okay, so they're trying to reward people that have a certain behavior, which is buy and stake and chill. Okay, which is nice. I think that's a good idea, and I think it's been working. Okay, we're going to look at the price of the token, and you'll see what I mean. All right, let's have a look at the project, but first we're going to look at CoinGecko. All right, and we're going to look at the price of Jade. And you'll see what I mean. Oh, not the wrong Jade, sorry. Too many Jades. Jade Protocol, this Jade. That's the one. And as you can see, it's up considerably right now, probably because of the airdrop announcement. Okay, so if we look at the price of the token for the last month or so, can we do further? Okay. So you see that originally the price was pretty high, and then it went down quite a bit, and went up a bit, and down, and now it's back up. So essentially, people follow the news. When there's a good announcement, the price goes up, okay, and then when people don't hear anything for a couple of weeks, the price goes down. Now there's a new announcement, the price is going up again. But the good news here, you see that there's a lot of volume right now. So it means that their marketing is doing its job, and that there's a lot of people more interested in the project. Now, let's look at the project itself. Now, one thing I like here is this treasury balance right here. It's close to $100 million right now. That's very, very good. The project is less than a month old. Okay, and it managed to gather $100 million in its treasury. Okay, now this is the price per Jade. This is the backing per Jade. It's not bad. This is the crazy ass APY at the moment. Okay, 525 million%. Well, obviously it's quite amazing, and you can make quite a bit of money with that. Okay, I don't know why you want to unstake when you're getting 525 million%. Okay, now the reason why the price went down so much over here is that they started a really outrageous APY, which was in the, I forget the number, it was 45 zeros, okay, a very, very long number, I forget how to say it anymore. But and then the price, they went down to, I think, 1,000,000% or something like that, and then people were disappointed, and then they started selling their stake. Well, how can you maintain, okay, huge numbers like this forever? You can't, okay? Even this, okay, I would be surprised if they can maintain this forever and ever, okay? It's very, very high. It's very, very high. So at some point, they're going to have to reduce this. Yes. Does that mean it's bad? No. Even if it's down to 100,000%, Find me a bank that can give you 100,000% on your savings. Okay? Find any projects on in the crypto universe that can give you 100,000%. Okay? There are not that many. Of course, there are these all these own forks out there. Many of them are going to die at some point. But this is a very strong team. It has a very good marketing, okay? And so far it's been working. How I'm saying it's working, look at the Treasury. The Treasury keeps growing. Whenever, even when the price of the token was going down, I was looking at the Treasury, and the Treasury kept growing every day anyway. So that's a very good indicator. Very, very good indicator, okay? So, I'll just review these buttons here, these links here, so that people know what they're about. So we're on the dashboard right now. By the way, they have that little video. If you never saw it, it's a couple minutes and it explains what Jade is about. All right, so you can buy Jade on the Pancake Swap protocol, okay? You can have whatever you've got in your wallet, and you buy Jade here, and you just hit the swap button. Okay. Once you have that in your wallet, you can go back here, and you stake it. You can stake your Jade right here. Okay. So as you can see, my Jade is staked already. Now, what's very convenient is that it tells you how much money you're earning per day. Okay, so if you've got 2.4 Jade like I have, and it's staked, it's going to earn about $51 per day. Not bad. I'm not doing anything for it. It's passive income. Okay. Right now we're getting about 1.42% per day, which is super high. Okay, so why not just stay staked and get earn $50 a day? It's not a big investment, okay, and you're getting a lot of money. All right. For me, I just put a tiny bit of my portfolio on this, okay, and so far, despite the price fluctuations, overall I'm happy because I'm earning a ton of tokens. And the tokens are not just going down; they keep they bounce up and down like normal. Everything looks good. All right. Now, they also have a calculator to help you figure out how much money you're going to make. I'm not sure the calculator works very well, though, because at one day, it's telling me that my potential earnings are $5,000, which doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't have $5,000 right now invested in here. It's more like 1,000. Okay, because as you can see here, I have $1,196. So at zero on the calculator, if I put 0 day, now it says 30. If I bring it down to 1 day, it should be about the same, but it's not. So I think there's a little flaw in there, a little bug in their calculator. But hopefully they're going to fix it. And here's the airdrop. So essentially, if you follow the instructions on the Medium post that I read to you earlier, and you buy and stake, you have to stay staked and not sell your Jade today, tomorrow, as long as you do it before Saturday, you're going to be fine. You should be able to get yourself some airdrops. Okay. Now, these are different. Okay, these are for people that were at the very, very, very beginning. They were the diamond hands. I believe you have to be in Smart Coin. This one you have to be in the system before a certain date, and I missed those dates, so that's why I'm not getting these airdrops. Okay, you have to be in there up till November 20th, and I started staking on the 22nd, so I missed those dates. But I believe that next week I should qualify for some airdrops. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video when the airdrop is going to be visible. Anyway, you could also bond if you find that the interest on the bonding here, if your ROI is superior to this ROI. So right now it gives you here 23%, but the bond only gives you 11%. So it's probably just easier and more profitable to just stake at this moment. Why are the rates lower here? Probably because there's been a lot of demand on these bonds. Okay, it's price. Typically, the ROI on bonding is done by supply and demand. So either they supply more, or the demand is too much, and whatever, and the ROI is going to go up or down. Okay, but right now it's low, so I would just buy on Pancake and stake it. The easiest thing to do. Okay. All right, so that's it for this project. I think they're doing the right thing. It looks a lot better than it did a couple weeks ago. Okay, I think the game plan is improving, and overall, I think it's a good little project. So I'm already staked in there, and I'm leaving it there. That's my strategy. You do what you want. Anyway, if you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Download the free book. It's free. All you have to do is type in your name, your email address, hit the submit button, and then your big fat button that says download the free book. And if you don't like it free, go to Amazon, give $5.99 to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff will send me a whole $1. See you.